Hello, everyone. My name's Matt Buczkowski, and I am your student's pre-calculus teacher this year at Carmel High School. Kind of just going down the list here. First of all, the best way to get a hold of me would be email there at that mbuczkow at ccs.k12.in.us. Email would be the best as opposed to calling my room and leaving a message. Um, Email would be the most effective way to get a hold of me. A little bit of information about me. This is my 24th year teaching and my 9th year at Carmel. It is my very first year teaching pre-calculus, so I'm excited about teaching a new curriculum and discovering the details of this class with my students. I do come from a family of teachers. My mom and dad were both teachers. Actually, my mom and dad met while they were teachers. My older brother is a math teacher up north in Indiana. My wife is a second grade teacher at also in Carmel. She used to be at Town Meadow. Now she's at Woodbrook. It's fun to see some kids that may have had my wife in second grade, or maybe siblings had my wife in second grade, and now I'm starting to have those guys in now in high school. So it's fun to see those kids grow up and watch all the wonderful things that they do. I do have two sons, Adam and Brian. Adam, my oldest, graduated from Carmel last year. He will be a freshman at the University of Cincinnati this year. He's going to major in mechanical engineering and pitch for their baseball team. So we're excited about watching Adam at UC. And then Brian this year is a sophomore at Carmel High School. Brian is heavily involved in show choir. He's made New Edition, the choir here, the show choir at Carmel, as well as Greyhound Sound. So we're excited about watching Brian do his things on stage as well this year. So a little bit about the course. I'm sure that you folks are familiar with the new legislature about cell phones and electronics. Ultimately, I don't expect it to be a problem. I've asked my students that when they come into the room just to put all of their electronics in their backpacks, phones, headphones included. And typically we don't have a problem with that. If there is a problem, I may reach out to get some assistance about having them put that stuff away. So you can see, again, pre-calculus is this class is designed to get them ready for the SAT and future high school classes, finite quantitative reasoning, or getting into calculus in college. This class would not be a prerequisite for them to take calculus at Carmel High School, but certainly would help get them prepared to take calculus in college. Grading is weighted. 90% are going to be tests and quizzes. 10% is classwork and homework. That 10% classroom homework, really 10% participation and homework. You'll see maybe in the grade book now that I start every student with 100% participation grade. And then should they not participate, either because they don't feel like it that day, or because they got their cell phones out or put their head down and slept, I will lower that grade from 100 if they do it one time to 85. Second time would lower it to 75%, then 65%, then 50%. I really don't anticipate many problems in this class. I teach 4 pre-calculus classes, and I'll be honest, all 4 classes have been outstanding. All the students are wonderful. I've really enjoyed getting to meet them so far. So you'll see a participation grade. Really, that should be 100%. And then a homework grade. I'll give their homework grade at the end of the lesson. Again, that same concept. Homework is graded on completion, so they should get 100% by just attempting their homework. And then should they not do a homework, it would drop to 85, and then 75, 65, 50, so on and so forth. So we do want them to turn in their homework on time. I'm flexible early in the semester as we're developing our new routines, but as the semester progresses, I do expect students to complete their homework on time. We took our first quiz last week. I do not offer retakes on quizzes. I do offer retakes on tests. What I do for quizzes, if students did not do well on a quiz, then I will replace their quiz score with their test score from that unit should they do better on that test. And even more so, I'll look back and maybe some things that they missed on the quiz. If they show me that they now do understand it on the test, I can go back and adjust their grades accordingly. So it does give students multiple opportunities to show me that they do understand the material. Um, exams can be retaken. And in order to retake a test, I just ask students to be participating. I ask them to give a genuine effort. Certainly don't want just bubbling in Christmas trees. Again, I don't anticipate this happening in this pre-calculus class. And then before we schedule the retake, I would like to have a one-on-one meeting with students before school or during SRT and just discuss what happened, why they think that they did not do well the first time, and then what are they going to change here moving forward. So I just want to have a conversation with them so we can, I'm looking for progress as we continue through the semester. And then moving on to Canvas, my Canvas page is set up, I hope, very simply to follow along with. There's really three main points. The first one being these learning modules. I will set up a learning module. So if you click on modules and you click on the class date, it will have the notes, the homework, probably the key to the homework, all within that same Canvas page. So they can keep up or see how they're doing. It's a way to check their homework. I filled out the Canvas calendar for the entire semester, so there's no surprises what lesson that we're going over on which day. There's no surprises in terms of when quizzes and tests are. Now, if we have to stay flexible and adjust the schedule, I'll announce that. But ultimately, they should have a pretty good idea on when everything will be by looking at that Canvas calendar. And then also access to the online textbook. To access the online textbooks, they will have to go into modules and then scroll down to the very bottom. I believe the name for that online textbook is Cengage. Cengage. Cengage will get them to that online textbooks. And there's a lot of awesome resources that I've encouraged them to explore on that online textbook, to problem sets, and they can work out problems and see how they're doing them right and all that stuff. So really good stuff on that online textbook. As far as extra help, if kids need any extra help, again, I've told my students my goal is that everybody earn a 70% or better. So if students are earning less than a 70%, really, they should be getting some extra help. If they need it from me, I'm available before school on blue days and then during SRT on gold days. Some students choose to use the National Honor Society tutoring during SRT. That's a good idea. That's some peer tutoring. And if students are not available during SRT, they're going to have to figure something else out after school, whether that be to find themselves a study group or whether that be to hire a tutor. That will kind of be up to them. But like I said, it's been a really, really good start. These kids have been awesome. I'm really excited about the school year. I think we're going to do really good things, and I'm excited about what the next few months are, what they lie. Okay. Thanks.